been able to accomplish over 2 years vis-a-vis his campaign promises. So you see what he has promised to do and what he has been able to do in each of the sectors.
That's the way it's tabulated.
Unfortunately, there's so which means I cover. Oh, sorry, I just discovered. Yes.
Yeah, cover so that I can keep some of them.
Yes. Sector by sector.
Yes, we did. We compared with the manifesto,
Yes.
itemized sector by sector with what we promised and what we have accomplished. Yes, and what are outstanding.
Very good. Similar to what we are doing through the Cabinet Affairs Office, where we track government projects, programs, and policies for the purposes of implementation. We do that. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
For doing a great job. I can see there's a pictorial with all the things that have been accomplished. Right.
That's it.
That's it.
Chart and everything to illustrate.
Yes. That's accountability.
Sure. Accountability.
Very, very good.
Thank you.
Your Excellencies, I'm talking about achievements. We also saw that you inaugurated about 500 youths recently in the area of security,
Traffic and
environmental cause. So we'd like you to speak a little about that.
Yes. If you had observed, of recent, the issues to do with our youth is becoming of great concern. And we've realized that without the youth on board, we could lead into bigger problems that we have now. That was why we initiated a process in conjunction with the Office of the Vice President, specifically with the Special Advisor on Social Investment, to work together, synergize, and find means by which we could create opportunities for our youth. And we feel in Gombe specifically, if we could find space for them in security, traffic, and environmental control, we'll achieve a lot in that regard, killing two birds with one stone. That's why we aligned, and that was why we initiated with the first 500. Our intention is to obtain more as possible, but in the first and second batch, it's going to be in the batches of 500 until we reach 4. And earlier on, we've engaged 500 again as facilitators on development to do with basic skills acquisition, agriculture, and entrepreneurship. They are spread all over the state. We are working to see that at least our youth are carried along. And inshallah, by the time we complete the Muhammadu Buhari Industrial Park, we have the hope that with industries located and the abundant power available, plus land and agricultural resources, Gombe will have full engagement for not less than 50,000 youth, for them to have means of livelihood and for them to sustain development in Gombe, and indeed in the entire northeast of region.
Thank you very much, sir. We also see that you have been able to reach out to more investors when we try to provide to see how you can bring up development in the state. Can you tell us a little?
Yes, the idea of getting to or attending expos is to get connected and bring people that are really interested, genuinely interested to bring development to the country. And with the background, like I told you, Gombe being in the midst of the northeast, sharing boundary with all the entire northeastern states, plus the neighboring republics of Cameroon, Chad, and even Niger to that extent, we have a good market, and we have what it takes to attract investors. That was why we got to them, so that we align and see that we put up industries for proper development in the country.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So the SGF
Yeah.
would like to know how the federal government is going to help assist the state governments to achieve all this.
Well, I believe that there's a great synergy going on now between the federal government and the Gombe state government in different areas, in the area of agriculture, in the areas of even prospecting for oil and gas, and the Benue trout, and also in the areas of mining. And I think that would continue. Gombe is like it's being acknowledged. It's one of the states that have laid very good foundation for industrial development, and I believe that Governor Inuayaya is building on that particular trajectory of ensuring sustainable development in that, and he has hit the nail right on the head by making sure that he has created an avenue to engage the productive, youthful population of his state and getting them redirect their energies for very fundamentally beneficial purposes. You know that the mass population of our youth hitherto have been the reservoir where bandits and insurgents and terrorists have recruited a good number of young persons and radicalized them along the path of destruction and getting them involved in doing things that are not productive to the community. Because, but with this particular direction in which the governor has decided to go, he will be able to draw back the mass population that is available for recruiters of heinous crimes and criminalities. And I want to commend him, having looked through the 2 years of his stewardship as encapsulated in this handbook. It's a clear evidence of somebody that is focused, somebody that is thorough, having served in different levels of government. He has brought that wealth of experience to bear on his functions as the governor of Gombe State, and he knows that for the purposes of posterity and legacy, you document these things so that future generations will avail themselves of the particulars of what you did while you were in office in satisfaction to the mandate that the people have given you. And it's a very strong source of accountability. This is what I promised, this was what I made, this is where we are now. And for the future, this is where we are headed. It's very, very good for the purposes of open transparency in government that is being propagated all over the world now. And it holds leadership to accountability. And I must commend him for doing that. Not every state does that. And I believe that with his wealth of experience, Gombe State is yet to see the best of its services. Thank you.
Thank you.